Managerial economics. Reports on events impacting the supply and demand of oil. We're going to have an overview first, then the four economic scenarios, which are regulations are passed that restrict drilling. There is a large increase in birth rate and population. A recession occurs. An increase in affordability, alternative energy sources, and the recommendation and summary. To start with the overview, oil company X is considered as a large oil refinery which is expanding, and it is taking on new investments on a new investment on the projects. Of late, the company has made consideration of building a pipeline which spreads across the United States, where it moves from Canada to New Orleans. I was in a place to recently attend a meeting on the board of director. Was estimated that the cost of building the new pipeline, which would be $2 million in the production of a 30,000 miles stretch, the estimated price is to be $5,000 as the fixed cost in taxes. The first scenario, the regulations are passed which restrict drilling in many areas to the U.S. to preserve protected areas. The equilibrium quantity is set to decrease, but when that occurs, the equilibrium price, on the other hand, will increase. The second scenario, the U.S. has a large increase in birth rate and population. The equilibrium quantity is set to increase, but the equilibrium price will decrease subsequently. And then in scenario 3, a recession occurs. The equilibrium quantity in the case will decrease, but the equilibrium price, on the other hand, will increase. And in scenario 4, there is an increase in availability of affordable alternative energy sources. The equilibrium quantity will decrease, while the equilibrium price will increase. In the conclusion, it is observed that these factors have a number of effects on the demand and supply, and this has been well illustrated by the demand and supply curves above.